Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition with our show Tears of the Dreamer. I'm Pete, the Games Master.
Hi, I'm Simon. I'm playing Variel the Elf.
Hi, I'm Leon, and I'm playing Boomer, the Alchemist Goblin.
Hi, I'm Ben, and I'm playing Rubric, the Elf, Seer, Oracle.
And I'm Simon. I'm playing Ack, the half-orc flower collector.
Simon, I'm surprised you didn't mention how tall Variel is. That's normally your intro.
I think I'll slide that one in later.
Okay, cool.
It's when I sidle up to the half orc and just kind of look down upon him.
Cool. Okay, well, we've got a couple of announcements before we get into the main show tonight. So we have got a new show on our channel, which is called Ben.
Ascension Heist. It's Mage 20th edition, and it kicked off on Tuesday to rave success and accolades and laurels and
BAFTAs,
flowers being thrown out of windows. It was great.
Yeah,
we had lots of fun.
It was very
setting
good.
up a little heist.
There was an applause about 8 o'clock this evening for it. It was that good.
Yeah, that's true.
People banging pots in their gardens. Yes, so we have another show started every Tuesday night. That is our Mage 20th Anniversary Edition game. As Ben said, Ben's running that one. So join us at around sort of 8:45 on Tuesday nights for that. We also have a giveaway going on because we've just reached 2,000 subscribers. Hey! So we thought we'd celebrate by giving someone a free core rulebook or Games Mastery Guide, which I haven't got my hands on yet. All you have to do is go to episode 2 of our show, Tears of the Dreamer, and comment with your favourite Pathfinder 2 class and why. We've had quite a few entries already.
The correct answer is Alchemist.
Beat you to the punch there, mate.
The very first comment on the video was Ben saying the correct answer is Oracle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Ben can't win it. So we've had lots of people enter and some really interesting comments. A lot of people very happy that Paladin has become the champion so they can play chaotic neutral champions, which I think should be called the Edgelord. But anyway, no, that's cool. So there's lots of comments on there, very interesting thoughts about all the different classes. So we're trying to get back to everyone with our thoughts on them as well. There's just a lot of comments, and I'm trying to keep up with them. Anyway, go there and check on that. If you are watching this after we're live, there is a link below. While we're live, we're not sending you anywhere else. You've got to stay here with us and watch this. Cool. Okay, so last time on Tears of the Dreamer, our party made their way from the ruins. Here we go. I get to switch over to Roll20 and start putting a little from the ruins on the hill. Their journey out from Feniriath, the capital of Lairdrya, the elven lands in the mountains, where ice is formed from the rain and mist that falls down from the elemental ocean in the world mountain layer above of Glorim, the Fey Dusk. Very quick synopsis there of what the world mountain is. And you'd headed out and made your way to a little set of ruins where you had found some Braktagar soldiers, some hobgoblins that you had done battle with and defeated them, and then rested for the evening. You made your way sort of across the land, and you had an encounter with some giant centipedes, and then an encounter with the elven druid Heldalel that you met, who was shape-shifting from a bard, from a bard, from a bear, from a bard.
They're very similar in many ways.
I've got bards on the
Bards and
brain. I
bears.
just love bards. No, was shape-shifting from a bear, and you all went to Ack brought Variel to meet her, and then you invited her to your fire for a conversation. And there she told you some information about the tower, didn't she? What did she tell you?
She told us that the tower was surrounded by a group of weird, trancy hippies who liked trading with her for drugs, who were doing something at the tower that had involved them building a camp, and she wasn't entirely sure what else was going on, but that she was beating the living hell out of Braktagar hobgoblins whenever they got near.
Yes, she was. She seemed to have a slightly loose grip on time. Oh, someone's just dropped out of the Zoom.
We just lost Simon. Not you,
That's
Simon.
Just made some fun for the screen. Bear with
Ag,
us
the
while
half
we
orc.
have a few technical difficulties.
Number. When you said you muted us, you mean
Oh,
we're not live?
no,
You've gone to a
no.
holding screen.
No, we're not. I'm just turning the sound back on. Hello. We have a slight issue. Simon Ack dropped out because his computer has crashed. He's just firing back up. He'll be with us momentarily. So please don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Leon is going to do some juggling to entertain
Juggling
everybody.
balls.
No, don't worry. The video's gone a bit weird because someone's dropped out of our Zoom. We capture our Zoom. Here you go. Here's a little view into the world behind. So I capture the Zoom 5 times so I can chop out a little window for everyone. If I move this way, here we go. They can still see me. We chop out little windows of Zoom and I pop them behind the windows there so that everyone's got their own little space on the overlay. However, that does mean if anyone drops in or out, then they disappear and it kind of is chopped up the wrong part of Zoom. So, hey, there you go. That's what happens when something goes slightly wrong with a Zoom call. I'm sure everyone's very familiar with Zoom at the moment, what with all the quarantine and shutdown and lockdown going on. We've still got 8 viewers, which is good. So please stay with us.
It's the
And
dulcet
guys,
tones of your voice that do
I
it.
can still probably do the recap, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you also had some strange dreams that you were seeing sort of hanging in the air above the land, above Arlorn. In fact, I'll whack the... Here we go. There's something we can put up. So you were hanging high in the air above Arlorn in your dreams, just beneath a layer of Glorim. And you could see down below the tower, the ruins, and the surrounding land. And then a fire started to spread out from it. Now, let me see. Rubric. You are generally seeing fire wherever you go, and a lot of your
Yes.
dreams are filled with flames and apocalyptic visions. But normally, it's just you. This time, the 4 of you shared this dream, and that experience is different for you. And it's very different for the others as well. They've never had these kinds of dreams before.
It was like being a tour guide to the inside of my insanity.
Very much so. Much like our new mage show.
Hey.
No, so yeah, you'd had these shared dreams, and it was leading you towards a tower, and then you saw a vision that there was something in the tower, in the top of the tower, and
Yes, I got to punch through into the astral view, didn't I? And there was some kind of
ethereal.
sorry,
It's okay.
wrong transitive plane. And I got to have a peek inside the top of the tower, and there was something strange and glowy in there, and 4 other strange glowy things around the outside of the tower.
Yes, I'm just giving our viewers a bit of a sneak peek of what you saw. Well, it's not a sneak peek because
Oh.
we saw it last time.
I'm gonna turn off my view so I don't look at it then.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not bringing you to that page, so don't worry.
Does your mute button not work, Simon?
I don't
So we had seen that there were 4 kind of glowing things, and 1 in the roof of the tower, and that there was a bit of a small encampment just in front of the tower itself and the ruined buildings, and that was where you were headed. So you'd kind of had a slight sneak peek, and then the elf had left you, the druid had left you, and you had spent the night resting. So you are able to, let me just get the, oh, hang on, I got the new screen. The lovely, lovely screen, which is landscape, which is my preferred shape of the. Better turn your sound back on. Yes, it is.
I muted. I didn't realise.
I had muted you because you were making nonsense in the background. Anyway, no.
That's a good
Because you
idea.
weren't juggling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't start juggling yet. Let me see if
Oh,
healing
right.
is on the. Treat wounds is on there. Hero points is on there. And exploration. There's loads of stuff on here. Encounter budgets, conditions. That's cool. I believe it was your level plus your constitution modifier. Minimum of 1. Let me see. Is anyone
Yeah, I
actually
think that's what
injured?
you said. I'm not.
Healing. Natural
I don't
healing.
think I am anymore.
If you're following along at home, it's page 480. Look at that. Rest.
Oh, who picked up the healing potion that she gave us? Was that me?
It was laid out before you.
Yeah, I don't think we decided.
And actually, Ben, because you played a Paizo card on me on Twitter, it's 2 healing potions.
It is.
Paizo was giving out free healing potions on Twitter the other day. It had a little card and it said, show this to your GM. It's good for a medium-sized thing. So, yeah. Right, so you gain period of rest. You regain hit points equal to your constitution modifier times your level. So constitution modifier minimum of 1. So it's never 0. So there's always 1 times your level at least that you recover. Yeah, that shouldn't be a hard sum at level 1.
Not at this stage, no.
No,
It shouldn't be a hard sum at any stage.
it shouldn't be.
It's the 1 times table.
Yeah. Well, it is right now, and it will be for you forever. But some people have more constitution modifier, don't they?
So can people watching only hear you, Pete?
No,
so
they
does
can
it
hear
sound like-
everybody.
Oh,
They can
okay. I
hear
thought you
everybody.
sounded like
Yeah,
you were talking to yourself.
Don't worry. No, I've done that once before, and we're not doing that again.
Right.
Yeah. I accidentally didn't turn Ben's sound on a chat episode, and the first like 2 minutes, it's like you can hear me going, oh right, okay, yeah, and then Ben's going, talking away. It's funny.
I came onto that stream. I remember watching it, but you'd already sorted out the sound by the time I got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you've rested and prepared. Spellcasters regain your spell slots, and prepared spell casters choose spells to have available that day. Anyone with focus points gets them back. You don your armor, equipment, blah 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 blah. And you can invest up to 10 worn magic items to gain their benefits for the day. However, you don't have any worn magic items yet.
I'm assuming that we wouldn't have eaten the whole deer.
You're very quiet, Simon.
Am I? Sorry. I don't know how to turn my sound up.
That's okay. There you go.
Okay. I'm assuming we didn't eat the whole deer.
No.
No, you
as
probably
it's a
kept some
hot
of it.
deer. So I shall make sure we have enough deer.
Oh, hang on. We're having a. Here we go. There we go. This should work. We should be back.
No.
Oh. Hello.
Yay. Hi, Simon.
Aha. Hello there.
You're back.
Hello.
Hello. Yay.
Brilliant. That's okay. We just done I just carried on the recap. Although
I was
the video,
watching on YouTube, so
the
it's all
video
good.
kind of went weird for everyone. All right. Okay. Well, there you go.
Explain where the watch count went up.
Yeah. So you get Constitution modifier times your level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit points. Yeah.
Yeah. Back if you are injured. And I was just recapping
Look.
dreams and nightmares and all other manner of things. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm fully healed anyway, so all good.
Cool. Okay. So you wake in the morning. Again, the sun. If you remember, the sun doesn't rise up like it does.
Goes
on
round and
Earth.
round.
It goes round and round, and when it goes behind the world mountain, which connects the layers, night falls on the land. So again, you see Ondrise as the sun Seraphon comes around the side of Ondrum, the world mountain. Sorry, Serikron comes around the side of the world mountain, and the light starts to fan around, and you sort of wake up. You're in the woods. You know, you've got your fire. It's sort of burning low, but it's still going. One of you's probably still on watch. Who will be on watch and up waiting for everybody?
I'm quite happy to be the person on watch.
Okay, cool. So Varel is there, kit and equipment already, keeping the
Sorting
fire
out
going.
venison bacon.
Yeah,
Yep. A bit of breakfast.
absolutely. Cool, excellent.
I will have ranged off to go and find some eggs.
Okay, cool.
A little pond somewhere, ducks.
Okay. Let's have a survivor roll from you then to see how well you do.
Okay.
And he was never seen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So we're not ambushed while he's getting eggs.
It's DC 45. No. Yeah, that would just be horrible, wouldn't it?
18.
Right. I uploaded some extra maps and they haven't appeared. Aha! There we go. 18. Right. Yeah,
18.
you are successful. And you arrive with. So I'm just trying to also prepare something because
Eggs.
I have been. Oh, no. Here we go. We're going to get a little lesson in Roll20 as well. Make sure you switch to your map and background layer before you bring in your map or background. You guys can't see what I'm doing, which
Nope.
is.
That was the mistake I was making last week. I wasn't getting my backgrounds. I was putting maps on token layers instead of on background layers.
It's painful. But once you've sorted it, it's fine. You know exactly what you're doing, and it's not a problem. Let's turn off that grid because we don't use the regular grid here.
Did the deer have antlers?
No.
Okay.
Roll for antlers.
Yeah.
Did the deer have any particularly large teeth?
Did it have any particularly large teeth? Yes, there are some large teeth that you can get as a trophy if you want.
I shall
Maybe
take
have a
few.
hoof.
I don't need a
Tusked
hoof.
deer.
A dire deer. I can hear my voice coming back from somebody. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you are ready, you are set, and you are heading out into the woods. We are in the exploration mode. So you've only got a few hours left to travel. As you said, it was we've got a day and a half, so you kind of make all your preparations. Boomer, what concoctions are you making today?
Okay, so I've created 2 Alchemist's Fire from 1 reagent and 2 Elixirs of Life, and then the other 2 reagents I'm leaving neutral to turn into things at the drop of a hat.
Cool.
Was that clear? Was that even understandable?
I got all of it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Please heal me.
Can you
I
heal?
can.
Can you heal me? Okay. Let me just switch that back to chat. Okay, cool. Excellent. So your reagents are set. Rubric has their magic ready, or do you just?
I'm an oracle.
Of course, yes.
It's all in here.
It's all It's all inside. The fire is there.
Always be a charisma-based caster.
Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so you head out into the woods, and you're heading towards the tower.
I shall suggest someone goes out front.
Okay, so someone is going to scout.
And I shall suggest that Variel and Ak take one of the healing potions each.
There you go.
Sound good. Act take
Since
potion.
They're more likely to be of use to them.
Yep.
Cool. Boomer's going to stick close to Ack, wherever Ack decides to go.
Okay, cool. Probably not a bad idea. He's quite good at soaking up all those hit points. Cool. Okay, so you're heading into the woods. We got a scout. You scout ahead and behind the group to watch danger, moving at half speed. At the start of the next encounter, every creature in your party gains a +1 circumstance bonus to their initiative rolls. So you have a scouting element. It means you will move slightly slower. You'll still get there in this day, but you are making your way cautiously. Who is your scout?
Ack's a scout. Ack will go ahead.
Okay. Right. In that case, Ack, we will have a perception roll from
Perception.
yourself.
There we go. Perceive.
Perceive.
So does Boomer able to make a perception if I'm walking along with Ack?
Oh yes, if you're going along at the same, with him while he's scouting, then yes, absolutely. Okay, right. So as the two of you are walking through ahead of the other two, Variel is busy bodyguarding Rubric. Rubric has difficulty most of the time seeing where they're going.
I am
So-
making sure there are no small branches in his way.
It's not my fault. Everything's made of wood, and when everything looks like it's on fire and you're in a place that's made of wood, it can be very confusing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Rubric is having some trouble. So Ack and Boomer are going ahead and around the sides. This kind of trail that you found through the woods. Ack, you're kind of looking around. You're slightly distracted by the interesting flowers that seem to be growing in the area. And you
Who wouldn't be?
absolutely. And there are some very beautiful yellow and red, kind of these red flowers with the kind of yellow droplets on them. They look like droplets, but it's obviously just the petals pattern. And you're kind of, busy looking at one of these while Boomer's ears prick up and you can hear off to sort of to the side, slightly away from, if you're heading towards the tower, it's to your right. And you can hear a distressed noise. Someone sort of shouting, or it's
Can you
kind
hear
of
that?
it's kind of far away, so you're not quite sure what it is.
That sounds distressing.
What's distressing?
There's
Now
a
that
noise from
he,
the distance over there.
yeah, you start to hear it, Ack.
I think
Okay,
we should go over there.
Yeah, let's. Ack wants to know. Maybe. Yeah, let's tell the others and then head in that direction.
Variel, Rubric, there is a noise off the path.
Are you just
We're going
shouting
to
it back?
investigate.
Are you just turning around and like shouting it back to them?
Yeah, I have. I just did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shall shake my head and acknowledge your shame.
Boomer's usually around when the war's already happening.
It's a bit deaf from all the explosions.
Okay, so you turn around and shout that back towards your companions.
Yeah.
Yay! I may have just rolled a dice, which you've seen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
heard you. Boomer.
So, what's your? I know you're just kind of shouting out. I was going to say, what's
I'm
your?
10 out of 10 for Goblin.
What is your stealth?
Ack not think stealth important now.
No. I was going to say, what is Boomer's stealth bonus?
My stealth bonus is. Am I looking at the number next to stealth? That's 5.
Yes. So basically, if I were to make a roll to see if you know what they do in Pathfinder Second Edition is often you'll have a bonus, but you'll also have a DC, which is 10 plus that number.
Right.
So someone can make a roll against your stealth DC.
Yeah.
Or you can make a roll against a creature's perception DC when you're stealthing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So it reduces the number of rolls. It has all the same numbers in. So now he's rolled a 17.
5 out of 10 is 15.
Yep. Yeah. So
When you factor in his circumstance modifier.
should have done that as
shouting.
I should have done that as a GM roll. I forgot to write GM roll. But anyway, cool. So you have shouted behind you, not like "ah," but like "hey," and the two of you are now heading in that direction.
Yeah, let's go quickly because I'm not sure
Okay.
stealth really matters much now.
Okay, so you're rushing through the trees, and you kind of get to, as you're going, you realise the riverbed that you saw the other day. The ground around you is it's quite, there's kind of fissures and cracks in it. This is obviously some sort of limestone pavement area. This whole area where there's kind of holes and gaps and cracks. And as you kind of get to these large trees, you can see ahead that there's a series of large cracks in the ground, as if something's kind of caved through. And on the other side of it, there is a person. There's a giant centipede next to that person.
I was about to say more centipedes.
But on your side of the crevasse, as it were, there are a group of hobgoblin soldiers laughing and pointing.
When you say a group, can you just give me an indication
as
of
you-
number here?
So there are
40.
4 of them.
Okay. Well, we're running forward, and their backs are turned.
Okay.
I'll rage and charge straight into them.
Okay, right. So we shall go into. Let me just get everyone onto the right screen.
Diddly-dee, 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 diddly-dee.
Ah,
So let me just get your tokens over. Where are we? Objects and tokens. Copy you guys and bring you over. Right, so you guys are going to be coming in the top left. Is that right? Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Right.
Oh, there we are.
So I'm going to position Variel and Rubric at the back.
Mhm.
But if you guys want to position yourself to the left or above that square that I'm clicking on, can you see that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys, yeah, yeah, I figured I pretty much know where Ac's going to be. And then bear with me while I get my. Now, viewers will be seeing a certain name used on a token that is not any kind of.
Something's just come up on my screen.
yeah, that's. I was going to say
Oh,
that
that's
token was like the size of a house.
Yeah, no, don't worry. They come in huge, so don't worry.
I think our tokens are larger than normal, though.
Oh, I think it's actually the scale of this map. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just scale you down slightly. There we go.
Yeah, that looks a bit
Ooh.
more standard.
I'm so impressed with this roll 20 thing.
It's great, isn't it?
Hmm.
And our viewers are getting a little bit of a sneak peek. Boomer, you're getting some love in the chat.
Yeah.
I think
They're
it
saying-
helps that the maps.
they're
are
saying,
He's just so
"Ah,
handsome.
Boomer the Scout. Look at that giant centipede. That's giant.
That is giant.
It's not that big." And in fact, as you look around yourself, you can see that there are a couple of these. And then I've actually
Ooh.
made some proper hobgoblins. They are standing around, as I said, having a chuckle. Yep,
Having a hobnob.
indeed. I mean, what else?
Is this one down here a man? Is that what the
Hang
man
on,
is?
1 second. Bear with me a moment.
You do still have to
That we're
put the
back.
caps
Sorry
on.
about that. My wonderful wife just brought me a hot chocolate with whipped cream on top.
Oh,
Because I'm
look at
sitting
that.
in the shed and it's a little bit chilly outside. So
Very lovely.
here we go. Right, cool. Okay, so I just need to go and populate some of their numbers so that we can get this show on the road. Can you guys
Roll initiative.
yeah, let me just clear there we go. Right.
Okay, so we
Select-
click on
Select your
our
token first.
Yeah.
And then go to your character sheet and click initiative. Right, I'll try and do this without
Where's
knocking
initiative again?
over this hot chocolate.
Ah,
Right.
Bloody hell's initiative.
It's top
Oh, perception.
left
Yeah, I found
Under
it.
perception.
next to perception.
Right. Click
Uh,
my dude and then click.
Simon's really echoey for me. Is that just me or?
No, it's me as well, but I believe on the
I
stream
think it's fine.
fine.
I think it's okay on the stream.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I think that
Viewers,
it was.
tell us how it sounds. I think there's a little bit of echo. Is your sound coming through your headset, Simon, or through your desktop?
It's coming through my head. Well, I plugged my headset in, but it's plugged in with an audio jack, so it just takes over automatically. You can't.
Okay, because it sounded a bit like the sound was
It
still
sounds
coming
more
out
like
of your.
you're being picked up by your microphone and another microphone. It
Does.
sounds like you've
Yeah.
got two microphone inputs.
Check
Okay.
your Zoom.
Because there's
settings.
like a really clear one,
Mm.
yeah, that sounds like your microphone, but then there's another one that's quite echoey that sounds like it's like a webcam.
Right. 20. I forget to hit enter. Don't forget to
Yep.
hit enter, people, when you type your bits in.
Yes, we can.
I can hear you,
That's much
and it's
better.
less echoey now as well.
I can't hear him
I
now,
can't
though,
hear you.
which means that the audio's coming through on roll 20
Roll 20.
for him.
Yep.
So it's roll 20 that
you're
he needs
muting the
to
wrong
mute.
thing. So mute.
So
roll
I can see
20.
you're muted on Zoom, right?
Right. Okay. So I've unmuted Zoom.
And now
So-
mute on roll 20.
So how do I do that?
Little cog, top right,
Settings.
and then click down to scroll down, game settings,
Game settings.
and I want to broadcast to
voice.
others. Turn the voice option off.
So video only.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Excellent. Cool.
Is that better, Leon?
Say something, Simon.
Is that better?
It's still kind of there, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine for me. So I think is okay on the stream, says Aaron Upchurch. Thank you very much, Aaron.
That's good.
Fine then.
Thank
As long
you.
as the
Feeding back.
stream's okay.
That's all that matters. Not the comfort or
Everything is
pleasure
content.
of. Yeah, you know it.
Okay.
Okay, so hello. What's going on here? Right, punching in. Things.
Oh no, have I got the highest initiative again?
Who knew? How is your initiative so high?
It's got a height modifier, I think.
You're
Oh,
my
awesome.
favourite, Leon.
Right, let's give each of these dudes a colour.
Really low
red,
initiative.
blue, green. And
Does anyone else have a dex of 16?
Yep,
Who?
me.
Really?
That's why I said yep.
Can't remember.
not just randomly guessing. Okay, so we're all colour
Yes, I have a
coded up.
dex of 16.
And I need
Next time you don't shoot someone with a bow, I'll be like, really? You're going to try and use magic again?
No, I don't have a bow,
Right, well, I'll give you mine, right?
which would be useless unless they're within 30 feet.
He can't see. Sorry, they can't see beyond 30 feet. Rubric has a visual impairment where everything beyond 30 feet is on fire.
I don't know if that means I completely can't see or if
I
it's
think
just that.
you might have a circumstance penalty.
Yeah.
I'm just adding. Sorry, I didn't get. Apologies to our viewers. I didn't get time to set all the turns up before going. Consequently, all the hobgoblins are going to have 1 initiative, which I'm going to roll. Roll now.
That could be really bad. All the hobgoblins go first.
Actually, that's not a bad shout. I will do separate ones. Here we go. Plus that.
So can Rubric distinguish real fire at
Yes.
35 feet?
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good question. Here we go.
We're seeing all your rolling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine because you've got to see the initiative.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Want to see the look of terror on our faces.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
God, it's like they knew we were coming.
No, this is the thing. You'll get a surprise. You'll get a surprise.
Right.
Now, so.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to put a space in there. And I should just copy paste that, shouldn't I? He says on the last hobgoblin. They are pretty good, aren't they? And
So just to say, my initiative score of 26, that was a natural 20.
Oh,
was
that'd
it?
be why.
there
You made
go.
a Oh no, yeah.
How have you got a +6?
Oh, you all get a +1. Remember? Because you're scouting.
Oh.
So just click on your number on the thing and just edit it.
Not sure it's very important.
It may pip you above someone.
Look, they've
How
all
do
got
I-
their lowest roll is 11.
Okay, I can't see.
Sorry, how do
I can't
I-
see what yours is right now.
Yeah.
It's that low.
Yeah.
No.
I don't go anywhere
Oh,
near.
God.
No, even without the bonuses, they're all ahead of me.
I'm
If I had
doing-
like +5.
Yeah, I'm rolling really well. Look at this.
Well, hopefully this is all initiative.
Yeah, this is all initiative. Right. Okay. So let's sort in descending order. Okay, but you guys are going to get a.
I did try and change mine to 27, but it wouldn't let me.
Ready?
Yep.
Who else? I'll just do it just for completeness. There's something inside my brain making me want to change them all.
It's all right. He's too far away from me anyway. I can't attack him.
Look, there you go. At least it makes you double digits. There you go. Okay, cool. Right, that's enough setup and messing about. Let's get on with the combat. So, you guys get a surprise round over everyone. Obviously, in this round, the Centipede is going to attack the person over there because they're not surprised in that sub encounter. So we will get. We'll probably do. Oh no, it's Variel first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bump. Variel, what do you want to do? You have 3
so
actions.
3 actions. So, and it's 2 squares is 10 foot, yeah?
Yep.
10, 20, 30.
What are you equipped with at the moment?
Sword and shield.
Is your shield raised?
I don't
you
need
have-
it to be. I've got a automatically raise my shield raisey thing.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Is that your shield block?
No, I have a special.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
Right, cool.
raise my
Here's a featy thing.
Excellent.
yeah.
Just checking.
There's 1, 1, 2. Okay, so the blue one's going to get, so move 1, the blue one's going to get charged.
Okay.
So I can go 1, 2, and sudden charge the blue one.
Ooh, what does sudden charge do?
Sudden charge means I get to spend 2 actions, do 2 movement, and an attack roll.
Ooh, nice. That's very
Yeah, you're not the
nice.
only one with that.
Okay.
I just rolled low.
Okay, so
So.
swing and a miss. Now, remember, you have hero points.
I will use a hero point as I have loads of them. So
Well, you start the session with 1,
well,
and every
I
hour you get another point.
We gained an extra one at the end of the last session, I
yeah,
thought.
Oh, did you? Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So and if I
Sorry.
start the session with 1, I'm now on 3.
I'm not sure whether they just reboot every session.
Do they? Okay, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's cool. You're going to spend 1 right now, and we
Yes.
can have a look.
So I just
So
roll again, yeah.
Just roll again. Yep. Ho ho! That is a good hit. It's not quite good enough, however, to be a critical hit, because remember, a natural 20 is a critical, and also 10 above.
That's
your
really
target
annoying because
number.
I rolled 1 for damage twice. Because my
Yeah,
damage is D6 plus 2.
yeah.
That's really annoying. That is.
Because you've got a short sword, haven't you?
But
Yeah.
it's more the fact that I physically rolled 1 to get my 3.
Yeah.
I rolled 1 plus 2, and I did it twice.
Okay.
Okay.
You rolled really well, but the hobgoblin ducked a bit.
He's just got thick skin.
Yeah.
It's because you're so tall, you aimed too high.
Yeah. So it takes 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And our viewers now know how many hit points they've got.
So I will now hit it again for my 3rd attack. My third action.
No, you did 1 move, and then you did your sudden charge, which was 2 actions.
No.
No.
My
he did
sudden
his
charge
sudden
is
charge.
2 moves and an attack for 2 actions.
Oh, is that the only thing you've done so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I
I've
thought you
moved
did a
twice.
move, and then you did your sudden charge.
No, I just wanted to. I did the move to see if I could get to him with
Sure.
the second move.
Okay, no worries. No worries. Right. So this one will be at -5.
Okay. So I'm on 15.
So that's a miss.
A miss on 15.
Yep, that is a miss.
Bloody
They
hell.
are wearing hide armor with wooden shields and long swords.
No, I genuinely thought you were going to say high heels for a minute there.
With high heels. Yes, and
You should do it in more of a,
Mohican haircuts.
Well, like it's a fashion catwalk. The hobgoblins this season are wearing hide armor with wooden shields.
Yeah. As you come in and you attack this creature, he's like laughing away with his other hobgoblins. The one next to him sort of turns around to laugh with him and sees you sort of coming, still in surprise, but like eyes go wide, and he turns to you, and you kind of stick him with the short sword once and then miss the second time. But you can see he's wearing unsurprisingly, he's wearing the Braktagar tabard with the stabbed hand symbol of Metalin on it. Okay, cool. So that was Variel. Let's move on to our next hero, Boomer.
Ah,
Go on, live up to your name, mate.
Boomer recognizes people in distress. Boomer's gonna move. First, he's probably gonna take
Get
moves actually.
'em.
But 1,
Get
2,
'em.
3, 4, 5, 6. To there, and then
You're gonna bomb 'em.
oh,
You're gonna blow them up. They're really close.
I don't. They're not next to each other though, are they?
Who?
No.
The hobgoblins.
No,
There's like a space
there's
between
a
them.
space between them. Yeah. The
Yeah,
so
he's
there'll be
learned
no
his lesson.
challenge. Sorry, this guy is slightly in the wrong position. Then he needs to be just there. Sorry.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
I'll make it clearer. There we go. Sorry, viewers. Normally, this is all done on a top-down grid, but I like these isometric views.
I think
I
it's
think
working
it's
nicely.
much better. I much
Thank
prefer seeing it like this.
Yeah, the top-down can sometimes feel a little bit.
Well, how would you know
flat.
they're ruins? And how would you know what the difference between a tree and a shrub is?
Precisely, Simon. Precisely. Right. So, Boomer, you've moved, and you're throwing a grenade.
I don't know whether to move again. I might run straight for the giant caterpillar. I think Boomer's healing instincts might try and
You need
save
to
that
make
guy
an
first.
acrobatics or athletics check to cross this gap.
I'll be fine. I'm not an oracle.
Worst thing about that is that my
3, 4.
acrobatics is one of my highest skills.
Okay, so I'll go for the acrobatics check. So I think I put 6 puts me there.
Do we think
Yeah.
Rubik's going to be like, I have no idea where anyone's gone.
Yeah.
If all run out of 30 feet, I don't know where anyone is.
Okay. Did you say it's athletics or acrobatics?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Athletics, please.
Yeah.
And ooh, that's. I mean,
That's
that
fine.
could be a bigger
No,
number,
that's fine.
couldn't it?
It's
Brilliant.
not a hard one. This is just like a
Yeah.
little gap. If you were jumping
Still is.
across, if you were trying to jump across a wider section, then it would be much more difficult.
Yeah.
You went for the narrow pass, as it were.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. And I am. Oh, it's gonna splash him. Oh, I'm sure he's fine. I'll heal him afterwards. I'm gonna throw alchemist fire at this giant centipede. No, the purple one.
Let's go.
Get my thing up. Sorry. Range strikes. Alchemical fire. 17.
Which is a hit.
Woohoo!
You continued with the
And-
damage of tonight's damage rolls.
Yeah. What's
What
going on
damage did
there?
I get? Oh, 1.
With
Ah.
1 splash and 1 persistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So minus
So
minus
it's
2.
2 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that person
And the
takes.
dude's going to take 1 as well. Or person. Yeah, them.
I'm just seeing if I can.
Leon, you got your book there?
Yeah.
Can you check what the Bane spell does?
Yeah.
Because if it makes you sound like Liam Neeson doing an impression of Sean Connery in a dustbin, I'm down with that.
Okay. Did I take the damage? Yes, they took the damage. And this one has got
2 actions. Somatic verbal. 5-foot emanation targets enemies in the area. Do you want to know everything it does?
No, just an
the
idea for
range.
range. It just makes them crap at things, doesn't it?
Yeah. You fill the minds of your enemies with doubt. Targets that fail their will saves take a -1 status penalty to attack rolls as long as they're in the area. Once per turn, starting the turn after you cast Bane, you can use a single action, which has the concentrate trait, to increase the emanation's radius by 5 feet and force enemies in the area that weren't yet affected to attempt another saving throw.
Okay. That's not so bad then.
Yeah.
Might give that a go.
What's the area of it?
Oh,
If
it's
it
nowhere
starts
near
at-
ready yet. I mean, I'll have to head down there first. It's
Okay,
5 feet
cool.
to start
They'll probably
off
all be
with.
dead
Yeah.
by the time you get
There's
here.
a
That
good
will have done
chance.
for them all.
So that was all of Boomer's actions, wasn't it?
Yeah, move
Okay.
through a thing.
Yep. So rubric. Everyone's run off through the flames, and you can hear the sounds of battle. Maybe this is the end of the world.
It could be. Maybe I should catch up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe I can go to there.
Yes.
That's 2 of my actions.
Hmm.
And then I plan to intimidate
Haha, we've done this before.
these hobgoblins.
Right, so you're doing a demoralize action from intimidate.
Yes.
Okay, let me get to.
Flee! Flee!
Okay, let's have a look. Intimidate. Intimidation, demoralize. With a sudden shout, a well-timed taunt, or failed acrobatics. You can shake an enemy's resolve. Choose a creature within 30 feet of you,
Mm-hmm.
who you are aware of whom you are aware, it should say. Attempt an intimidation check against the target's will DC. So their will you need to make an intimidation check, and I will tell you whether that's succeeded or not.
Right, okay, I'm going to do it on this chap, Red.
Red. Okay.
It's not doing anything. I pressed intimidate. It's not doing anything.
It sometimes pauses a bit. Just
Oh,
give it
there
a
we go.
moment.
You're going to roll it like 5 times. Brum.
Well, I did 3, but
Yeah.
it's the first one that counts, fortunately.
Okay. Right. That is not success. No, I'm joking. They haven't got a very good will DC. So you are successful. So you're doing. I assume you're doing your like thing. What's
Yeah.
your intimidation form? Because it has a auditory component. So you have to make a noise to do it.
Menacing chanting.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah. Oh no, here comes a big scary caster. Hobgoblins don't like that kind of thing.
Success. The target becomes frightened 1. Now, on my new screen, I've got something about conditions.
Does frightened 1 make you fall in a hole? There's
Not
one right
quite.
there.
Take a status penalty equal to the value to all checks and DCs. At the end of each of your turns, the value decreases by 1. So for the next round, it's got -1 to everything.
Oh, that's not so bad.
That's pretty good, actually.
Didn't even have to blow my first level spell slot for that.
No. Okay, cool. Right, so let me find some sort of little token to show that they are frightened. It's interesting. I think we're going to have. Oh no, this is appropriate for you. I think.
Yeah.
You've given them the lucid eye, and it's a bit freaked out. Okay, cool. So next, he's been running through the trees for the last 10 minutes.
I was at the front of the party and everyone just charges past me.
It's like
Now I'll go for it.
It's like in Holy Grail, where Lancelot is running for a very long time, and then suddenly bundles in and murders everyone.
Ak is going to rage because, rah. And can you move diagonally when you move?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
well, I'm doing sudden charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or something about there anyway.
Someone's
So
going to pick us up on diagonal movement, but I really don't.
There is a measurement tool, isn't there?
Whatever.
It won't work
I've got
on
double
our
move.
isometric grid, so.
I've got a double move,
Okay.
and I move and then I hit him because I'm doing the same charge.
Okay,
whatever
cool.
it's called.
Excellent. Sudden charge.
Yeah, although yours is more of an eventual charge.
Yes.
I think he was sorting out his pressed flowers.
It's lacing his boots up.
He's got to
Can I
get a
get
little
1
bit of a head of
damage?
speed up
So
before.
there's going to be a roll in here somewhere.
Oh, there we go. 25.
Oh,
Bosh! And 13 points of damage.
No, 19 points
19
damage. Plus
points of
6 if I'm
damage.
raging.
Ah.
It's a very
Wow.
big axe.
It is a
What was
very
slowing
I
big
him
can
down?
imagine.
He's carving a furrow into the ground behind him.
You charge through the trees, your swing is taking so long, you're cutting through branches as you run. But as you kind of come in, rah, it turns around and you slash through the whole meat of his body, and blood kind of pours out, stumbling around. He's like on his very last legs as you pull your blade out, and with a maniacal kind of look in your eye, get ready for your next action.
He's still alive.
He is still alive.
Whoa!
He's
Whoa!
just taken 19 wounds and he's still alive.
Ouch!
He
I was not
is-
expecting that.
I was not
As I ran
expecting.
past them.
Yeah, I want to go and fight the centipedes now.
You ran into the bottleneck, Boomer.
I was not expecting 19 wounds.
These
and
are
to
the
still
same.
be alive.
These hobgoblins are the same as the ones you fought before.
Ah.
But that's still 19 wounds. That's huge.
Yeah. Is that all your actions?
If you keep rolling those wands, that's going to take you a very long time to hack him apart.
Tell me about it.
Is that all your
Look
actions?
skillful,
Ak?
though.
Yeah.
Got one more.
Double move, rage. Yep,
Okay.
that's an attack.
Oh,
That's it.
rage is an action.
So we have blue.
Oh, I need to
No,
add my.
that was our free go.
Yep.
So now you start the next round of combat.
Yes, indeed. So this chappie is going to. You know what? I'm going to copy that so I can roll it multiple times. This is an attack on Variel. Oof! There we go. That's a hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
And that's going to be. Oh!
Ouch! I hope you have 20 hit points.
So we'll shield block that
Okay.
to reduce it down to 6.
Okay, cool.
Of
Excellent.
which I think
Your shield then takes 6 points of damage,
6 points damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
but that's your reaction used. But
Yeah.
that's quite a good use for that reaction.
It's good reaction.
Yeah.
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 I'm assuming this is the blue one that's attacking the
This is
same
the-
time as me.
Yes. Yeah, so you'll get to do. If it kills you, you'll still get to do all your actions.
That's fine.
Sorry, couldn't resist saying that. Right, it's gonna make another attack.
Okay.
Funnily enough, because you guys are kind of toe to toe in hand-to-hand combat. But that's only that. I think that's another hit.
Yeah. At +8, there's not much I can do with that. He does need 18 to hit me.
Oh,
Yeah, he rolled 20.
Yeah.
Did you subtract your hit points from before?
Not yet. I'll wait until he's finished attacking me.
There you go. And
So I'll shield block that again.
you only get one reaction in a
Oh,
turn.
one reaction. Okay.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Face block it.
14. Hey?
Face block it.
I think he already did that. And then he's going to make one final attack.
Okay, I've adjusted my hit points.
how much health do you have?
Hasn't
Two.
changed on my.
He's just done me 14 hit points.
Yep.
I've got 2 left.
Yep. He's going to have another go at you.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, that hits again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be going down. Let
Think
me roll
so.
damage.
But he goes simultaneously. So if
Oh, yes.
his first action is to neck one of those healing potions,
Yeah, that's
as
probably.
for instance,
Good job, you got a healing potion.
11 points
Ouch!
of damage.
11 more damage.
So, right.
His damage rolls were 8, 5, and 8, which is pretty good on a D8.
I'm having some good rolls. Is that good? Is that
Okay,
good?
so I'm currently at -9 hit points.
Well, let me have a look at how that goes.
The people that watch root for the heroes or the GM, do you reckon? Just imagine their
Hey,
comments
this is
going
not
like,
intentional.
yeah, get that elf. That's what they're going to be saying.
This is why you should move into combat, hit them, and then step back.
Oh no! If you, oh yeah, 'cause they can't respond to that, can they?
Yeah. Hit points.
They
healing
okay. They
die.
step forward, but they can still hit you twice.
True.
this is why you don't want to be the tallest. Makes you a target.
Creatures cannot be reduced to fewer than 0 hit points, so you're on 0. Your token's still showing 18 out of 16.
So is the red one?
If you
So the
click
red
on
one's
it-
my armor class.
No, red one is your hit points.
Oh
Yeah.
right, sorry. Okay, I thought it was the other way around.
Ah, right,
Hang on.
okay. That makes you very easy to hit.
Um,
When most creatures reach 0 hit points, they die. However,
16.
you're a hero, and you've just... Oh, look, it's 10:15. You've just got another hero point.
18.
So what you can do is you can spend a hero point to ignore that last hit if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep.
60. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
However,
so,
what does normally happen when you reach 0 hit points, you're knocked out and at risk of death. You immediately move your initiative position to directly before the creature or effect that reduced you to 0 hit points. You gain the Dying 1 condition. And Dying 1, you make a DC 10 plus your current dying value to see if you get better or worse. If you pass, dying value reduces by 1. If you fail, it increases by 1. Dying. If you ever reach dying 4, you die.
oh, okay.
There you go. That's how
Okay.
it works.
So I'll spend my hero point to ignore the last attack.
Okay, cool. So you're
So
on.
I'm still on 2 hit points.
Yes. Okay. So now, Varial, your go.
So I can neck a healing potion.
You can. That's an action.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep. Let me just find the healing. This is where we've got all these. Oh, you've got healing potions, haven't you, Boomer?
Yeah.
How much does a
Elixirs of
healing
life.
potion? Oh no, sorry, they've got. This is a moderate healing potion, so it's 3d8 plus 10 hit points.
3d8 plus 10. Okay.
Yeah, I can't make those yet.
Hang on.
Still wait.
D8.
Only drink
6.
half.
Plus
Hey?
10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
16.
Ouch.
16.
Hmm.
So I'm back up to 16 hit points.
Cool.
So you've rolled 3d8 for damage and got 21.
Yeah,
He rolled 3d8 for healing and got 6.
that's right.
Yeah. Oh, Aaron's giving us a little bit of. That is a hard-hitting hobgoblin. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Right. So you've now got 2 more actions. What
Yeah.
would you like to do?
Well, let's try just hitting him. I'll try and hit him.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
Sparta him into the hole.
I missed,
That's a miss.
and I shall try and hit him again.
That's going to be a hit.
Right. So you do 5 points of damage.
Yep.
Here we go. -5. Down to that. I'm trying to get it so that you can see their bars, but you can't see their.
Scores.
Oh yeah, here we go. Right. Bar 3. C.
Why does it come up 16, 16?
Text hidden. Visible to editors. Can.
Not pleased. I was looking in the rule book for the rules on dying, and the page 460 is just a picture of a dying goblin covered in arrows.
Really?
That's not a good sign. It's definitely an alchemist goblin.
Leon, can you check what the hardness
Never
is?
mind.
I'm just trying to remember
Hardness.
the shield block rule.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So that was Variel's go, right?
Yeah.
Right. So next, it is this hobgoblin, who is demoralized. So has a minus.
Oh yeah. Shouldn't they have had? Oh, it's the other one's demoralized. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's red
Yeah.
who's demoralized.
Sorry, it wasn't area of effect. I only got one of
No,
them.
it's fine.
Okay, cool. He is going to. Oh God, what am I doing? Don't double click on it. He's going to go after Boomer and attempt to jump over the gap. Apparently, doesn't want you interfering with what's going on over there. So that's going to be a dexterity roll, isn't it? Roll 1d20 plus. Okay, jumps the gap successfully with one action, and then is going to attack Boomer with a second action.
Eek.
I wanna, let's move the hero to the.
I
Move
don't
the
think I've been
heroes.
attacked before.
Okay, what's your armor class?
Oh, if I lie, are you able to look it up?
I can. I can, because I can just click on your character sheet.
Yeah, it's 12.
Whoa! What's your dexterity?
Dexterity is 14.
So +2. And are you proficient in
Yeah.
unarmored?
I am. How do I check my armor proficiencies? Where are they?
Open the armor section at the top under armor class.
Under armor class. Under AC. I am trained in unarmed and light, but I might have forgot to purchase light armor.
Are
when
you
we were
trained in
setting up
unarmored?
characters. I'm trained in unarmored and
Yeah, so your
light
armor class
armor.
should be your unarmored proficiency bonus.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so the rank, I haven't put my train, so I should put rank trained.
Yes.
That makes a difference.
Yep.
Okay, that's 15.
That
then.
makes a huge difference
Yeah.
to me as well.
And you
Okay,
guys,
then my armor
if you're
class is
trained
15.
if you're trained in your armor,
Let's see.
then you get
Even if your armor is pants.
Yeah.
yes. So your armor class is equal to 10 plus your dexterity modifier up to your armor's dex cap plus your proficiency bonus. So if your armor isn't adding in your proficiency bonus, you need to check that now.
Yeah.
Because
So it's,
Variel,
my
what's your
armor
armor
class
class?
is 15.
Okay, there you go.
I think mine's 16.
It
Right,
should be
'cause
more than
it
that.
should be more than that. So you're wearing hide armor.
Yeah.
And your dex bonus.
So my dex bonus is 3, which is it says DC base 10, and then I've got modifier 3, proficiency 3, because I'm proficient in it.
Yep.
But there's no
well, your
dex
armor
bonus.
should be adding to that then.
Oh, it sounds about right because my I mean, without my axe, I'm armor class 18, so I've got hide armor proficiency and
Let's have a look.
2 modifier.
Let me just have a quick check.
Because my armor class is 16 and I'm wearing clothes.
Yeah, so hide armor gives you an armor class bonus of 3 and a dexterity cap of +2. So that should be 15, right? You are
that
also
says
but you
in
are,
class DC it says 15.
If you click on the little cog above armor class,
Yeah.
it pulls out a pop-up menu. Change your cap to 2, and then change the item score to what, Pete?
3.
3.
Yep.
Okay, cap.
Do you want me to do it for you?
If you can, yeah.
Let's have a look. Character sheet. Armor class. Yeah, all we've got in there at the moment is your proficiency. So your cap is 2. Yep. And your item is 3. Yep. So your armor class is 18.
All right, so it's 20 with a shield.
If your shield is raised. Yep.
Yeah.
Which it is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. In which case, I think 1 or 2 of those hits probably shouldn't have hit you. But anyway. Right. No, it's good to know. So remember, in this is where Pathfinder differs from something like D&D 5th edition. Your proficiency is always adding on to everything, and your proficiency is your level and the rank. So that's cool. Good. We're learning some of the rules and getting into some of those little fiddly bits. Egil's just joined us. Hello. Right.
There you go.
Okay. So where were we? We were going to do that attack.
You're about to attack Boomer. Now, I reckon you're going to miss because goblins are awesome.
Yeah. Let's have a look at that. Right, and your armor class is
15.
Ah, there you go. That's a bit better. Oh, that's a shame.
I don't know whether Aaron is trying to help us or not, because he keeps giving really helpful information to the hobgoblins.
The hobgoblins don't have the attack of opportunity. Oh no. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. They do. So we'll bear that in mind because they're soldiers. Here we go. 9 points of damage to Boomer.
Oh, luckily I'm a tough little goblin. Okay, I've not actually had to adjust my hit points before. Do I put it in a different place as its
So-
damage
So
or do
when
I
you
put
click
it on
on
my
your
sheet?
when you click on your token, click on the red.
Oh, I do it on the map
Click on the red number that pops up.
and just change that to what
No,
it is. Yeah.
You can do, or you can type -9. Enter.
Okay, I'm going to try that. -9, enter.
There you go.
Yep, there we go.
Cool.
Boom.
Okay.
Attacking again?
No, he's going to try and intimidate you.
Yeah, good luck.
So he
Freaking
starts
hobgoblins.
shouting you in Goblin. Why are you hanging around with these filthy elves? Ah, you stupid little goblin. He's not very good at intimidating.
No.
Apparently so.
Let's have a look. I need any plus.
Do you need wisdom from me? Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, surprising. I mean, he has just hit you quite hard, but his
Can't hear him. I got blood in my ears.
Okay, cool. Right. So next we have this one. He's going to attack Ak. Still there?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Here we go. I think that's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit. Have you missed with an attack yet? Just out of
I don't
interest.
think so. This is really bad. I'm gonna have to start rolling dice if in the real world, and then I can like fudge some rolls. That's the Oh, I don't fudge rolls. What am I talking about? I will let the narrative guide chance. Okay, 9 points of damage. 4. Okay. It's going to try and attack you again. 3.
What do I say? You've hit with everything every time.
Next week on Tears of the Dreamer, a new party are coming along to find the bodies of
Looks
this
like it.
party.
I should be okay now. I'm armor class 20. I
Yeah,
think.
I mean that's going to help. 3.
I'm world class 17. I don't think the GM has ever missed me in any of our combat so far.
No, I don't think so. I think he's just trying to tell you
I've turned
something.
on the setting where I only roll 10 or above on the D20.
Yeah. Yeah,
So another 9 points of damage.
You
Sorry.
can't take 10 on an attack roll.
You want some of those dice that only roll 1, 2, and 3 on all sides?
Yeah. Okay, and then it's going to shout at you and try and demoralize you.
Well, I'm smacking me around for like 20 points of damage. It's pretty demoralizing.
What's your wisdom bonus?
I'm raging. Can you intimidate someone who's raging?
Oh, that's a
I
good
don't
point.
believe you
You're
can,
probably
actually.
immune to that.
It seems unlikely. I've no
just
idea.
check. He's still going to try it because he's,
Somebody's
okay.
going to shout at you while you're like chewing the side of your shield and your eyes are rolled back in your head.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Rage. Da-da-da. You. Tap into your inner fury and begin raging. You gain temporary hit points. Frenzy lasts for a minute. Until there are no enemies you can perceive or until you fall unconscious, whichever comes first. I like that. You can't voluntarily stop raging. While you are raging, you deal 2 extra damage, -1 armor class. You can't use actions with the concentrate trait. After you stop raging, you lose hit points. No, doesn't say anything about, not being. I think there'll probably be some sort of feat you can take where it's like Furious Brain. And you
Whatever. It just seems weird to be intimidated while raging, but okay.
No,
whatever.
absolutely. Cool. Okay, so you get a -1. So you're just demoralized. So you get a -1. In fact, I need to remove that marker from the other guy, don't I? Where is he? Here we go.
I'll sort it out later.
Turn that off. There we go.
Did he make his roll?
Oh, does he make a roll? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
He's got a roll to be unintimidated.
Well,
What do I make then?
No, not you.
Not yet.
The
Okay.
red
No,
hobgoblin.
he failed. He failed. Sorry. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, back to being intimidated, scumbag.
There you go. Okay. Cool. So we're going to add a little token on you as well, just to show, and we're going to use that one. I don't know why we're using that one, but we're going to use that one for intimidated, or bleeding eyes, one of the two. Right. Okay. So next we have this giant centipede. It is going to attack.
Is that grenade centipede or pink centipede?
That is grenade centipede. So it takes a point of damage, doesn't he? Or is it the end of his turn?
At the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn. Okay, cool. It's going to attack Matey Boy. Who? Yep. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think it takes the damage and then it can make a check to try and shake it off.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Boom. Oh! What is going on?
That's critical as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I was just about to say, I noticed how this guy we haven't had described to us, just so that if it ends up having to be a replacement character for one of us.
It's
It
the
doesn't
theme
look
I
like
have in
that's the case.
all of the encounters, just in case you horribly die. Right,
Oh, the druid would have been cool.
takes 2 points of damage.
Would have been a crit though, wouldn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
my
so it's a 2.
AC is
So it'd be
15.
minimum 1. So it'd be
Yeah.
2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty good roll for damage. Well done, Pete.
And then it's going to make another attack. +1, which is successful. You'd think it would have.
Is it not a -5?
Yeah, I've
No,
done
it's
that.
already taken
so
off.
I've taken it off.
Oh, you've already adjusted that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. 'Cause
You
I'm
still
typing.
haven't rolled. What's your lowest roll for an attack today, Pete?
I don't know. I don't know.
So that's 3
Let's
damage. Yeah.
have a look. Yeah, done that.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! I rolled a 10. The lowest number I can possibly roll. No. Yeah, I roll a 1d10 to 20. Okay, cool. So it takes some savage bites out of this figure. And Boomer, you can actually now see that this person is some sort of. It looks like a. Maybe a ranger, woodsman, forester, lumberjack kind of person, that kind of clothing. Green cloak, browns and tans and grey clothing. It looks like wool, weather protecting, and they seem to have like a hatchet or a fire chopping axe, in their hand that they're trying to defend themselves with, which they're going to do now. I'm just going to roll. Oh, hello. Take some damage. He's going to attack again because he's kind of desperately fighting this creature off. Yep. Oh no, that's a miss. Look at that. Look at that. When the NPC has to. Oh, and the third attack is a miss. Look at that. Okay. So they're kind of tussling over there. This creature is going to move. Oh, whoops. Move here. Excuse me. It's going for the biggest target in range. The nearest biggest target. Which is our Hobgoblin friend. Next to Boomer. Plus. What are we? Plus. Oh yeah, plus that. And
You
again.
missed.
We've got an ally.
Yeah, and now they're on your side. They can't roll for shit. Okay, so the that centipede moves over there. That's their action, and now we have orange. Orange is going to move. Oh, sorry, I keep holding down the button when I'm intending to just.
You pinging.
Going to move over here. Put his sword away. Pull his bow and arrow out. Yep. Because that's in. He has to use the sword, so that's one action, and then bow and arrow another action. So that's their go. Right, cool. So next we're around to Boomer.
I have
Brilliant.
just checked, and anything
No,
beyond
no, wait.
30
It should be
feet
Ack
is
now, shouldn't it?
concealed
I've
from me.
not had my second attack.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh,
10.
background. Sorry, yeah, no.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
we're still okay. No, so
As in,
background. I thought we were
I
starting
meant
again.
finally
okay,
we're
yeah.
back to you guys.
Okay,
Sorry.
fine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, fair.
Yeah.
It's still the same round.
Yep. Right, Boomer.
Oh, Boomer's hurt. The centipede's attacking the hobgoblin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and stepping back is an action. Right. Bloody hell.
But if you walk
It's tough
backwards,
being a goblin.
if you walk backwards, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, if you take a step.
Yeah.
Then there's no. Yeah, because I've just seen now that they do have attack of opportunity and shield block as reactions.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm going to step 1.
That's quite handy for you
And
though, isn't
then-
it? Because you can like chuck a
Yeah, I'm
fireball
out
in
of
his
my
face.
splash
Yeah.
range. Yeah.
Have you stepped far enough
And then I'm
away?
going to chuck a firebomb.
Okay.
Sorry. And I'm going to chuck a firebomb in his face.
Cool.
The hobgoblin. Red hobgoblin
Okay.
character. Right. Oh, come on, alchemist fire. Ugh. Oh, that's not good.
Well, you've got
Plus
2 hero
persistent.
points right now, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to
So I'll let you.
re-roll.
Yeah.
No. What are you going to say?
No, go for it. If you want to re-roll, go for it.
Yeah. That's worse. Oh.
You have another hero point. You've got 2 hero points right now.
Don't use it. Don't use it. You need it if you die.
So what happens when you
Boomer's a
throw a bomb and you
hero.
miss?
It still gets the splash damage. It depends if it's a critical miss or not. Let me check
So,
my
no.
rules. So it's not
It lit up the
critical miss, is it?
crevasse nicely, though.
Yeah.
There will still be splash damage on the pair of them, basically, I believe. Or just splash damage on the target, I think. That's all that would happen.
Okay.
But there'd be no extra damage. And I think no persistent fire. I really want to re-roll it. I really want to hit this thing.
Oh, go for
I'm
it.
gonna
If you want
spend my
to.
You know
hero
you're going to
point.
miss again, don't you?
No, I won't. I'm Boomer. I'm awesome. Because I didn't do the voice.
Yeah, do it.
Take this,
Did-
hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Hey.
You've probably still missed.
Actually, 15. That's close.
I think they're DC 17, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, I
You
missed.
missed.
Why did you guys cheer? That made it
Because
so
you
much
got over
worse.
10.
You missed by less.
Oh, it's great.
You just
Yeah, I
used all
believe
your
it
hero
just
points.
takes splash damage of 1.
Okay. I'll redo that splash damage of 1.
I thought to myself, what would Alvin do if this was a game of
Yeah,
Warfare?
yeah,
He would re-roll as much as possible.
Yeah. Now you've got 1 more action.
Write it a sternly worded letter.
Haven't you got another alchemist bot?
No, I've thrown both. Well, I can
You've
make
thrown
2
both.
on the fly
Okay.
if I want to.
Yeah.
But given the amount I'm missing, I need to heal.
Healing.
You need to
Yeah.
heal.
I think so. So I think I'm just going to neck my potion. Yeah, I'm going to neck my healing potion. Sorry.
Okay.
So that is 3d6. Where is Elixir of Life? Where's that gone?
2d6 plus 6.
3d6. Thank you. And I
That's all
just type in
'Cause I
roll
remember going,
space 3d6
/ roll.
6 / roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3d6, and I can do +6.
Yeah.
There you go.
17.
Wow, that's good.
So it just gets me back up to full.
Yep.
So if I just type
You
in
might
20.
survive one more round of combat.
Yeah, I took 18 points of damage. I think Varial took about the same. So yeah.
Yeah. It's all right. You guys are starting to get the feel of
Yeah.
Pathfinder combat now, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I'm starting to
Perhaps we
understand how the encounter balancing
Perhaps
goes.
we should have
Next
a couple
time-
of rounds of me shooting them with my bow as they close the gap on us.
Well,
Before
next
we
time
charge
we
it.
go, we don't actually care. And head to the tower.
Okay.
Next time, the Hobgoblin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any more screaming in the woods, we're going to ignore.
Right.
Sorry, Pete. The
Oh, sorry.
Centipede would have also taken splash damage, even though it failed.
Okay. Done.
Right. Green is horribly injured. Is blue injured?
Blue is hurt.
Blue is, yeah.
Blue
Okay.
is looking a
dead,
bit
but-
hurt.
And what about red and pink?
Red is only, had a haircut. And pink is, again, just a slight trimming of the antenna.
Okay.
You should be
well,
able to kill green.
Yeah, but killing green is boring with the amount of damage I want to try and do.
Okay.
So I am going to.
Blue?
Why stop at 1?
Oh. Is it? Do you actually know how this spell works?
Yep.
Okay.
Looked it up while everybody else was fighting.
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's Burning Hands.
Oh, Burning Hands.
There's my
Nice.
spell attack.
Oh,
damage.
look at that. Now, Burning Hands, what's this range and stuff?
I don't know why it's done that for damage, because I was going to roll damage separately, because that's just my ranged attack bonus. That's not got any
Yeah.
of the
No, that's fine.
spell
That's
damage on
that's
it.
not the
That's just to
action.
hit.
Yep.
It's
Let me just have a look.
2d6 fire damage to all creatures in the area.
If only there was some sort of potential fire field around everyone that would.
There, I'm not falling for that this time, because that would have cost me 2 turns to get that set
Yeah,
up.
Burning Hands is a
Whereas-
15-foot cone,
15-foot cone, so that's
so you need to
the-
step forward.
okay. There you
Where,
go.
where are you going to try and
Yeah,
do it?
There's perfect.
I'm
You'll
going to
get
do
both
it.
those guys.
here.
Both of those. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the range of it? Because it's more than about 10 feet. You're going to hit our
No,
goblin.
it's 15 feet, and they're
It's
in the
15
third
feet,
square
and
away
they're
from you.
1, 2.
they're in the
yeah.
way of the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm immune to fire.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Now,
So
if
I'm
you
roll
spending a
has been
hero
you
point.
can spend a
atrocious.
hero
I'm
point to reroll.
spending a hero point.
You can spend a hero point
You're
to
gonna get-
reroll the
you're gonna
1 if
get-
you want.
you're going to get less.
2.
6. That's not bad.
Better.
Better.
Okay. Reflex. Basic reflex. What's your class DC?
Whoosh. My class DC for spellage. I have a +5, so I guess that's 15.
Yep.
Oh, spell DC is 15, yes.
Okay. Okay. So Hobgoblin failed.
Yeah, take your 6 points of fire damage, sunshine.
Cool. He's now
I thought
looking
you were going to do
almost
masses
as
of
hurt as
damage.
Blue.
So did I.
You,
You know,
were, you
I-
were so keen on doing masses of damage.
I figured it would be like, I'm a flamethrower. Nope.
And the other one passed. So the giant centipede only takes 3 points of damage. Okay, cool. But they're fighting each other, so maybe it's not a bad thing, Rubric, that you've hurt them but not killed either of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 action. You took a step, didn't you? And then
I took
2
a step
actions.
and then I cast my spell, so that's
Okay,
my
cool.
actions, I guess.
So there was roaring fire coming out of your hands. Probably hair on end, strange look in the eyes as the fire came out. You've all now seen some actually probably what you guys would consider useful combat magic coming from Rubric. So you're
Okay.
like, oh, okay, this is
Unlimited power.
oh, such a bad film. Anyway, okay. So next we have Ak.
Take him down, Ack.
Well, you better. I'm going to miss, aren't I? Yep, I miss. God,
Hero
how
point?
do I even roll that low?
What did you roll? A 3. Blimey. You still got 2 hero points, haven't you?
I'm going to use a hero point.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Oh!
I kill
Excellent.
him.
Okay, yep, you do. I'm gonna.
I hope you kill
You're
him.
a hero.
Yay.
Dead.
We've got an extra one, so I'm down to 2 now. That's fine. Okay, that's my first action. Then I can do
Use
sudden charge
Sudden charge.
and go to wherever.
You
I
get the
can't see
blue
the
one.
squares there.
If you get the blue one, then he can't attack me before I attack.
Yeah, but then we're getting pinged in. It's pinged in the side. I'm just saying. I'm trying. What's in front of me is
There's a
that way.
raging
Yeah,
barbarian
that's
I'm
screaming
not
around.
going to turn around and
Yeah.
do subtle things. I'll walk round the oracle and over there nicely. That's
Okay.
That's in my side. He's got.
You're
bow,
going to
I'm just
have
gonna keep charging.
a +2 circumstance bonus because he's using a ranged weapon.
Cool.
Ooh.
That'll do.
Oh, hello. Cool.
I do 18 points of damage.
Jeez. Oh,
I'm assuming, does that count as a second attack, or does that count as a new attack?
that is a
because it's
second.
new
It's,
opponent?
yeah, no,
Oh, it's a second attack.
Still
Okay,
counts
still
as
get
second
minus
attack.
5. So yeah.
yeah, you got +2,
Minus
so
5's
it'd be
gonna hit.
25 minus 5,
Yeah.
20. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
hit. Okay, and then your final.
No, the sudden
Oh no,
charge
it's 2
was
actions, isn't it?
it's
it's
two
2
actions.
actions.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've
Right.
had my 3 actions there. So I've killed 1 and 18 points of damage on the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. Good round. It's handy having a barbarian in the team. Right, so Blue and Variel are going toe to toe.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna.
Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean
No.
to cast Bane.
No worries.
I mean, they are pretty good, aren't they? +8.
So that's me. Just to let you know, that is me rolling a perception to see if he can see what's going on around him,
Okay.
which he failed to do. He's just focused on fighting you. So the first attack.
Bring it on, beat.
First attack is going to be.
Yeah, that hits.
Good enough by 1.
Yeah, by 1.
Doing. Oh man!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh my god! I keep rolling max damage.
So I think I might shield block that one.
That's a good idea. So that goes
I
down
do something
to
that
6,
begins with
doesn't
shh.
it? Aaron just said "barbarian smash" on the chat. Oh, and apparently fighting condition automatically reduces by 1 every turn, unless it's a spell or something. So that means that one is gone. Not that that matters. Right, it's going to have another go at you.
Yep.
Plus 3. Yeah, -5.
Yep.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what your armor class is, I'm afraid.
No.
What is going
Not
on?
when you roll natural 20.
Okay,
Wow.
take 12 points of damage.
12?
Yep, double.
Yeah, or spend a
It's a
hero
crit.
point to avoid that hit.
I've got no hero points left.
Have you not?
No, I'm
We
gone.
can burn the one I'm about to give you if you want. Because
Well,
I'm giving
no,
you one at 11 o'clock, which is in 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay. Okay, well,
Or,
I'll
or you
burn
can
the
take
one.
12 points of damage.
I can't. I've only got 10 left.
Okay.
And I've already used my reaction. So I'll burn the hero point you're going to give me in
Yeah.
8 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Go on, third attack. If you get another 20, I'm just.
Well, he'll miss me if he gets 20.
No, 20 hits automatically.
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah,
was,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
crit.
So this will be -2. Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, so you missed.
So you took
So basically, I took 6 damage.
Yeah, so
'cause
take that off your hit points.
Yeah, I have. I should be on 10, I think.
Yeah.
Should
Your token
no.
hasn't changed.
10. Has it changed? No.
Hit enter.
Oh, I'm not hitting enter. I think that's what it is.
I've done that a couple of times. Yeah, there you go.
On 10.
Right, so now it's your turn. Well, it's
Now
all
it's
happening
my turn.
obviously at the same time.
Yeah.
So I checked the.
No, it's a bit more like we're
Persistent
all
fire thing
laying
as
on
well.
the
It's,
floor and they're just kicking us over and over again.
Okay.
Well, we are damaged. Their toes are getting a bit bruised.
Yeah.
Did I hit him with 17?
Yep, you hit.
Okay.
So he does 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete, is
And-
Braktagar, would you say they're lawful evil?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's fascist state. That's a miss.
3. Okay, so I will step out of combat then,
Okay.
because that at least means he can only do me 2 attacks.
Yep.
As your dice rolling is much better than mine, Pete.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's going on tonight. I am absolutely rinsing it. Okay.
Well, especially as I've got 20, you literally need to roll.
I know, it's crazy. Right, so next we have the Hobgoblin in the middle, red, who is fighting the Centipede.
Wow.
That's a critical hit.
Oh my god.
Try to avoid the venom sacs.
Are these guys on stims? Is this what it is?
He's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's dead. And he looks around. He's like, and he shouts at Boomer again.
Has he made his wisdom save to not be scared?
No, it just goes away.
Oh, okay.
So it goes away every turn. So,
Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be intimidated anymore once you see a crazy guy start shooting fire out of his hands.
And then sizzle your beard.
He's going to. That's a good point. You did just do that, didn't you?
I
He's
say
going to try.
die.
He's going to
A
try and
person of
intimidate.
indeterminate gender.
Yes, it's going to try and intimidate Rubric. Considering this is a charisma-based skill, what's your wisdom DC?
My wisdom DC is not modified.
What's your wisdom bonus?
Oh, my wisdom save is an expert save, though. My will save is expert. My wisdom bonus is 0.
Oh, your will save.
But my will save is experty.
Okay,
It's a +5.
Hang on. Let me just double check this whilst Aaron types what we should be doing in the chat. Here we go. It's always useful when you've got friendly audience members who are willing to... if Ariel has a steel shield, it's now broken after 2 shield blocks.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we know which side Aaron's on.
He's on the Hobgoblins team.
The target's will DC.
Right, so that's +5 then.
So 15.
So 15.
Okay.
And Abbott Sunshine.
Egil put, that is a really rubbish shield. Okay, that's his intimidate roll. I think he's rolled 3 twice.
So there you go, guys. We were waiting for him to roll badly, and he
Yeah.
rolled it badly on shouting at me.
Okay. This creature is going to make a will save.
But I'd take a reaction to flip him off.
Against a 15. Right, so that fails. So the other giant centipede moves down the hole. It's severely injured, and there's lots of noise and activity around it, and it's just like a creature. It's not intelligent. So it just decides, you know what? There's a lot of predators here. I'm going to bug out, literally. And this this person is going to pull from their pocket a small potion. Just got to find the. Where's that lovely red bottle?
3d6 plus 10.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not,
if that guy cheeses
it's
it,
not-
we might have to hunt them down as well.
not quite the same potion, but you know what? I'm probably just going to roll that anyway for ease. Roll 3d.
Which one were you
6
looking for? Do you want me to
plus
look it up
10.
or?
It's okay. It's okay. There we go. Cool. And then it's going to move to behind this tree and stand there holding an axe to see who, who has entered the area and what the fuck is going on behind them. Cool. Okay. So next we move around to the hobgoblin that is standing in front of the crazed berserker with bow and arrow in hand. It's going to attempt to jump across the ravine and move to. Well, I'll make the roll
Critical
first.
fail. Critical fail.
Make the
Critical
roll
fail. Critical fail. Critical fail.
That's not very nice.
Critical fail.
Oh, not a critical fail,
that's, Yeah.
but it's going to take effectively going to take falling damage. Still moves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Oh, you get an attack of opportunity.
Ack,
If you've got the attack of opportunity.
have you
act.
got the
Yeah,
attack of opportunity?
No, I'm
No,
barbarian.
no,
I
no,
don't
you're
get
not
that.
a fire giant.
barbarian.
Okay. Ack, would you like to roll 1d6 to see how much damage that hobgoblin takes from falling damage?
You're only not rolling it because you know you'd roll a 6.
Okay, so the creature goes to turn around and run, jumps across the ravine, lands, slides on his face across the floor, still and dead.
Wow.
Woohoo.
And he had 2 hit points left. Okay, so then we are on to Boomer.
What are the rules of trying to push someone down a ravine?
I think that would be against their strength DC.
Take small banana skin, place behind hobgoblin.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
you
if
got
you
that in your
crouch down,
alchemical?
Yeah, I'll go on my hands and knees behind him, and then Rupert can push him.
It's a really low trip.
Yeah, I don't think I have the strength to be able to push him, unfortunately.
it's not a bad plan, though.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, working together to knock him in the hole.
I'm surprised no one's tried it yet. There's big
Yeah.
holes in the ground.
Oh, luck's got to change at some point. Yeah, I want to try and push him in the hole. Do I just have to step up to him? So it's a move.
Probably be like a strength test. Or
It
something.
will be a.
Because I've got a sickle for tripping, but tripping is they fall in the same.
Well, if you trip
spot.
him and I divine lance him at the same time, because we're on the same
Hey,
initiative.
if you trip him successfully and you divine lance him successfully, let's say you blast him down the hole.
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I need to pull out my sickle. So what is an action to
That's
draw
an
my
action.
sickle?
Action to draw your sickle.
Okay, and then one to move.
Yeah, so you're going to step.
So step, and then I'm going to try and trip. So I had the rule here on the equipment for trip.
Good.
Where are we? Armor. It's just after armor. Weapons. Sickle. Okay. Trip is you can use this weapon to trip with the athletics skill, even if you don't have a free hand. This uses the weapon's reach, if different from your own, it won't be different, and adds the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls as an item bonus to the athletics check. If you critically fail a check to trip using the weapon, you can drop the weapon to take the effects of a failure instead of a critical failure. Okay, so I'm making an athletics check, is that, or I'm making a weapon attack with.
You're using your weapon attack modifier to make an athletics check. So what would you
Right.
normally get your bonus to hit with your sickle?
Oh, probably not a lot. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the wrong page on my sheet.
Orc
My
neck splitter.
I did.
Sorry
not
about that.
put
I was trying to see
I
what
did not
someone
put
did.
the sickle.
I
on
didn't mean to
the
roll it.
thing.
You didn't load up your sickle as your primary
I didn't-
weapon.
I didn't load my sickle up. I'm afraid. Group knife.
Yeah, there you
so,
go. Trip
Okay,
is
so it's
athletics.
basically the same as a knife. So I can put sickle in, or I can just roll the dagger again if you want.
Just roll the dagger. That's fine
Yeah.
for the roll. The trip, then, it's against his reflex DC. So you're
Right,
not trying to hit his armor class, you're trying to hit his reflex DC, which you don't know yet. And I'll tell you whether
Yeah.
you're successful or not.
Oh, see, because my athletics check is actually better than my dex on my weapon. But okay, yeah, right. Roll.
Oh, you'd use the higher one. I'm not. Okay. That's a
Come
successful roll.
on!
And you beat his reflex DC.
Woo!
So you pull
Sliding
out,
in.
yeah, and as you do that, you look up and give Rubric a little nod. Rubric,
Here we
No
go.
pressure.
Please don't screw it up. Please don't screw it up. Yes!
you hit him.
I hit him.
Yeah, doing 2 points of damage.
No, it's not. It's better than that. It's
that's
1d4
sure.
plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Ooh.
So my spellcasting ability modifier is +4. So that is /roll
/roll.
1d4 +4. Boom!
Ooh,
Have it,
nice.
sunshine.
Nice. Okay, cool.
A beam of chaotic fiery energy lances forth as you scoop his ankle.
And he falls into the crevasse next to you.
Yay.
And you hear like a distant splat, and then and then
In the immortal world.
as he sort of falls into a little pit of giant centipedes.
In the immortal words of the great poets of Tenacious D, that's fucking teamwork.
Cool. Well, you've still got, that was 2 actions, Rubric, so you've got 1 more.
There isn't really anything left I particularly can do. I suppose I can try and intimidate Blue Guy. Let's do that.
Sure.
Let's tell him he's next.
Yeah. You're next.
You're next.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
good roll. His will DC is that. So, yeah, that is a success. That's a critical success. So they are frightened 2.
Don't think that's going to help.
Better
at
start running, sunshine.
Are you talking to me?
No. If he starts running, you can shoot him.
I could.
Okay, cool. So there is just 1 hobgoblin left. Ack.
I will turn from my charge on 1 hobgoblin and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. There. And do sudden charge
Yes.
against that one.
Cool.
I warned him. I did warn him. I gave him a fair shout.
That'll do, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 12 damage.
He's dead. There you go. You run across past Rubric, who's like, whoo,
Well,
and you're just like, and you kind of like a full, like hit him for 6. His body ends up in this tree over here. You're like with that giant axe, and he flies through the air and like smashes into the tree, and the dust settles from the combat, and the figure appears. And
What ho?
you can now see. Greetings. Thank you for your aid. You can see now it's a slightly older man who's clearly a man of the land. He moves about here, some sort of forester chap, maybe a lumberjack or woodcutter or something. And the elven druid had told you that a load of sort of rural folk had been drawn to this area by the kind of dreams and this tower. He looks slightly bewildered. He's kind of looking around. who are you? I'm Bertram. I I've where are we?
Be at peace, friend Bertram. It would seem that dreams have led you to this place and confused your mind.
What dreams? I've had some strange dreams recently.
What's the last thing you remember before being here?
I was in the woods. He looks down at the axe in his hand. I was felling a tree. There was a strange noise, and then I was standing. He sort of points to where you saw him. He said, then I was standing there, and a creature was biting me. The pain, like, roused me from this state. He seems confused.
Are you in need of healing?
No. I had a this. He holds up the empty bottle. I had this concoction here to hand. I tend to have one with me. There are some people I know who can supply me with such things, but when I go out on you know, I'm confused. What is going on? Why am I here? Where? He's sort of looking around. He's like looks up at Glorim above, and he's like, that damn ocean. What? Where there was a blue light, a glowing.
You've been
image.
touched by the dreamer, my friend.
He looks thoroughly disappointed and like, oh, what? The Leviathan above.
Indeed. You are some way from where you may recall yourself being. Do you know of the ruins in the tower?
What sort of north of the mining towns?
Some way north.
Well,
And also
I mean,
Rimward.
I live just outside of the towns, and but
You are a
this
good
is-
2 days' travel from the town.
Ooh. What? This? Okay. I have no reason not to believe you, although I'm confused. What? Who are these creatures? He says, pointing at the hobgoblins.
Minions of Braktagar, sent here to investigate what has drawn you here, as are we.
Braktagar? Isn't that like across the sea?
It is, but they always seek entry into our lands.
He looks around and he sort of catches a look at Boomer and then calms down a bit. Oh, you've got one with you?
2, but fear not. They are not of Braktagar. They serve these lands.
Good. Well,
we've come from Fanareth.
Oh, yes.
Seeking the tower.
The Elven City. Why are you bothered about what's going on out here? No, the elves don't really care about what's going on in the wilds.
Something has fallen from the ocean above, and we must find it.
There were... I seem to have an image of a number of them and someone touching one.
I might have to get a bit closer to him thinking about it. Do I need to scrabble around making acrobatics checks or anything to get over?
No, not in a non-combat situation. You can pass through that central area. It was only a DC 10 kind of thing, so you can get across there.
Well, I'll go over to him then.
Cool. Okay, you go over to him. He looks tired, slightly emaciated, as if he hasn't eaten properly
in a couple of days.
In a few days. And he seems to sort of, his body seems to be sort of giving way, and he kind of sits on the floor. And he goes, I feel like I've been standing up for days. My legs are so stiff.
I'm going to give him some of our venison that Simon prepared earlier.
He eagerly devours it. Thank you. You're too kind.
What's the name of my order? I forget.
The
Sorry.
Lucid Eye.
The Lucid Eye. I'm sent by the Lucid Eye to investigate goings on in this area. Can you tell me of your dreams?
There was. I'm slightly lost. I feel as if I've been underwater.
Good sir, I am a seer. Interpreting these things is my business, my trade.
Very well.
Fear not what you need to say. Tell me anything you remember.
There was a great thing in the water. Something with tendrils. And it was coming towards me, but I wasn't me. I was us. And through the inky darkness, I could see a fiery glow coming from it. It didn't have eyes. It was. I don't think it was of the physical world. There was something ethereal about it. And
Tell me more about the fire.
I don't know. It's almost like it's overlaid on my mind. I can't explain that.
But there was fire moving on the water.
The creature itself had projected it or emanated it, or it was within its heart. I don't know. There was something.
I see.
Something strange indeed. He's sort of looking around. He's trying. You can see he's obviously some sort of ranger or woodsman. He's trying to sort of look at the land and figure a way out of here, or look where he's going.
You are about 2 days rimward of the ruins to the northern rimward side of the villages.
Thank you.
Will you survive a passage through the woods?
There's my home. But there were others in my dream. There was a collection of them. One of them I could see because he was touching it. I don't know what it was, but it was shining blue, and it had fallen from the ocean above.
I've seen it.
Well, I care not to see any more of it. He says,
You are, of course, free to go about your own business, or you can wait here and accompany us when we return.
Oh. I will wait here. He points over to the side. That hillock there. I will camp in the lee of that hillock and rest the night. I'm tired and famished. If you have any other food,
we will give you what we can spare.
Thank you.
And a skin of water
You can
too.
give him the rest of the deer if you like, or we can give him some rations.
I'll give him half of the deer that's left. That'll keep him going for a couple of days.
Yeah. Okay.
If possible, we may send others to you if others can be woken from the dream.
Yes.
But if you see the uniform of Braktagar, flee.
I will.
There is a druid in the woods.
Okay.
Don't go in the woods because the druid may be a bear.
But she will help you.
Or eat you.
Okay.
You're not helping.
Looking between you kind of strangely.
For now, camp here.
Very, very well.
Be at peace, rest, build a fire.
He looks around and looking at the floor and the kind of cracks in the ground. He says to you, be careful. None of you look, apart from you, he says, pointing at Ak, none of you really look like you know the land very well. This looks like unstable ground here.
It is, and that's why we have him.
Apart. If things are falling from the sky, though, that may not be good for the soil, for the earth. You may find bigger holes.
It is more what makes the holes that concerns me.
Well, some of that's just erosion, my friend. Some of that's the rain and the wind and the roots of the trees and plants getting in there and breaking them apart. The cold of the night will crack a rock just as true as any sword can.
This is true. But our purpose is to find that which falls from the ocean above.
Yes. Well, I'm sure you will find it. Although it seems that there are other people around here. Anyway, he's suddenly realizes he's kind of talking very openly with four strange, armed to the teeth murder machines. And he's kind of like, I'm going to go over there.
Be at peace, good man.
Yes.
Rest.
good-
Recover your strength.
Good luck. Good hunting. And he heads off.
We'll give him some more rations and a water skin and let him go.
Okay. So the four of you proceed on your journey. Let me.
What's the arch?
We scavenge some bits from the hobgoblin.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes, you can. Yes. So the hobgoblins, sorry, have they have what do they have? Swords, long swords, hide armor, short bow with 10 arrows, a wooden shield which is hardness 3, hit points 12, BT 6. And they have a few coins on them each as well, which will total to 8 silver pieces in total.
Well, Variel is quite keen on me having some kind of ranged weapon, although I'm not sure as to the wisdom of that. So I will take one of the bows and as many arrows as I can.
Well, they each had 10 arrows, and there were 4 of
But
them.
one of them's down a hole.
Oh, one of them is down a hole. Yes, you're absolutely right.
So I guess 30
you can
arrows
find
and
30
a bow.
arrows. Yes, and a bow.
To be honest, you might as well just carry 10. Don't get overexcited with 30 arrows. You're never going to fire 30 arrows. Basically, you might fire 1 or 2. It's not, do you know what I mean?
Probably won't even occur to me, to be
That's
fair.
actually like kindling, isn't it? 30
Don't
arrows.
get excited with
You
30
probably can't
arrows.
even. You know what the bulk is on 30 arrows? I don't think you can carry 30 arrows.
Might be right, to be fair.
You
I
have
like you just become
an arrow.
You can have 10. Be happy.
Cool.
rubric.
I'm
You'll just
fine
be
with
an
that.
arrow caddy for. Variel.
I'll pick up one of the short bows as well. If
Okay.
we're going down the bow route, then let's
Yeah.
I can luck a short bow round.
Okay, cool.
I
Wood.
shall pick up 2 of the wooden shields.
Just gonna go into combat like, ugh.
I'm going to put a shield on my back, and then I'll carry one.
Okay. Yeah.
These things don't last me very long.
Does hide armor from hobgoblins fit goblins, or is it too big?
It is too big. I would allow you to spend a day tinkering with it to reduce it down to goblin size.
Nah, we got stuff to do.
Sure. No,
well,
just
we
if you
can
wanted to take one and later on do that, you could do.
Yeah, we can take it.
However, Ak, you're looking at the archway.
Do you add dex modifier to arrow damage, or is it strength
No,
modifier?
No, you don't add strength or dex to a bow.
Right,
'Cause
that's
it's
fine.
Mechanical.
I am still better with a knife than I am with either a bow or a spear.
Yes. Okay, great. Ak, please make a. Ooh. Do you have occult?
Silver.
Occultism?
No.
Or okay, right. So you're not trained in it, but you are not. I believe it is it in.
I've got a total of modifier of -1, so no,
Hang on,
not
let
at
me
all.
just check the.
But you know, if you're interested, you could always ask.
Still getting used to the different list of skills. Occultism or religion.
Nope. And nope.
Well, you can make a roll though. So
Well, then I'll roll occultism.
Hey!
Oh yes, natural 20. Yes, I do have occultism.
Can't hit the
That
side of a
is
barn with a bow and arrow
amazing.
5 paces, but can read occult writing.
Well, this.
Ak, if you had to guess to summon a spell for a demon, what would you do? Ak's just like,
Well, funny you should ask that. I'll start with your basic pentagram, and then I'll work with the candles.
Get the numbers in there. You don't forget the numbers. Okay, so you have looks to be some sort of archway, which, as you're standing there and looking at it, you can see that looking through it the way you are, you are staring at the flank of Ondrum, the World Mountain, where Sericron rises, in Ondrise as they call it in the mornings. And you believe that this is some Sericron dedication archway, for like a viewing archway, that from the symbols on it and from its positioning.
Okay.
Speaks of an older kind of culture or civilization or people being here, because as far as you're concerned, the Rimward Wilds are just wild, and no one really knows much of what happened here, say 100 years ago. No one really cares.
I suspect Axe not really thought about it very much.
Sure, yeah. No.
So, but we've seen one tower. I mean, where we fought the first hobgoblins was at a tower or something or other, wasn't it? Some ruins there.
There were some ruined structures there as well.
And there's some more ruined structures here. So something was built here. Now the trees, nature's taken back over.
It looks that way.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go and dump the hobgoblin bodies in there to feed the centipedes.
Okay. As you look down, you can see now that the crevasses kind of widen out in certain areas and then close up in others, and you can see down in the dark, quite far down, kind of a seething mass of wriggling legs and chitinous carapace, and you kind of you shudder as a hobgoblin body disappears into it and is quickly gone. And you kind of step away from the edge. It's like
thinks we should move on from here.
It's like that bit in the
quickly.
the new King Kong film, the Peter Jackson King Kong film.
God, that really freaked me out.
It really freaked me out as well. The bit where it comes up his leg, it's just like, oh. Anyway, cool. Don't go down the hole. Okay. So you start to make your way.
Let's press on to the village.
So,
camp.
The camp.
Oh, very quiet on my headset, Ben.
Oh.
Am I? I do apologise.
Is your microphone
just gone away from your face?
Hello, microphone. How's that?
Let's pull.
It's a bit better, but still, maybe it's me.
No, it's not just you.
Okay, so as you approach. Oh, sorry, I need to actually move you guys onto that page. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool map.
So you're a bit further away. Okay.
God, this reminds me of a dream I had.
You're a bit further away, and you're kind of off the bottom right-hand corner of this view. So you're coming at it from the direction of that camp, and you can kind of see the tower. You can't really see the lower buildings around it just yet. You can sort of see the tiles through the gaps in the trees, but there's so many trees around you. You can kind of see the fires burning of the camp. And as you're approaching, you can see a slightly strange thing. There are people in that open area just standing mid-step, carrying things, one with a hand cart, one with a bundle of sticks, and they are standing motionless. And in an impact crater in front of the open gates of this small walled, little safety encampment, if they were to get attacked, they'd all rush inside and lock the little doors.
Palisade.
Yes, palisade. That's the right word. Thank you, Ben. Is what looks like a large scale of some huge titanic creature, and it has ploughed into the earth, creating a crater. And standing in front of it is a robed individual.
I want it.
You do want it.
I want it.
There's a robed individual, and their finger is touching the scale, and they are motionless. Around and between them move a collection of hobgoblins and bugbears, all wearing the tabards of the Braktagar nation. And several of them are just lifting these people who seem motionless and carrying them off into the woods to the north, as you're looking to the top of the screen as you're looking at it. So sorry, Rimward. And like literally collecting these people and moving them. There is a bugbear standing next to the person who is touching the scale and sort of trying to move them, but can't seem to move them. And next to him, there is a hobgoblin, a rather large, overweight hobgoblin sitting on a stressed out looking horse, which looks more sort of pony than horse. And it seems to be barking orders at people, and then it starts to trot away. There's at least 10 hobgoblins and a few bugbears, but they all seem to be gathering people up and taking them away. And this is the view you see as an earthquake or a ground quake. Maybe not a seismic earthquake, maybe just some fracture is split open. Around the area, the ground shakes slightly. And everyone momentarily stops. There's that moment, and then the birds sort of hit the air from the trees, and there's movement again, and they just ignore it and carry on what they were doing. And that is where we're going to leave tonight's session of Tears of the Dreamer.
Well, let's not be stupid. Let's break left and head for the old stables.
Well, we'll see what you do next time.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got to the tower, and
I survived.
You did survive, yes, with some hero
That guy
points.
was a ninja. That was it, man. Hobgoblin style.
Yeah, he was pretty hench, wasn't he?
He broke my shield.
They are. It's. I do like the combat system. I like the action.
I'm not sure. It's very brutal potentially. If you make, because normally somebody gets one attack against you, but actually you get 3 attacks. So if the GM rolls well, look, high 3 times, bang, that's suddenly 20, 25 points hit points gone.
It does make you start to think
between your actions.
We're doing.
So there's nothing you can do about it.
I think the problem is we need to get slightly into the Pathfinder tactical mind for those scenarios. So that will come with time.
Yeah, but also they were on +8.
Yeah, 20 hit points and +8 is better than most of us, isn't it, in combat?
They are a creature 1, so they are a first level. They're a level 1 creature. And putting 4 of them in is considered a severe challenge.
Yeah.
But I'm deliberately trying to see where that level sits. The centipedes were like mop, mop, mop.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the same XP spend.
See, no, I think that was I think that worked okay.
Yeah.
I was quite happy with that. I mean, I know because
you don't
die. If you go to 0 hit points, you don't die. You basically, everyone else has to
I was just rolling really well.
Yeah. You rolled well, re-rolled badly.
Rolled,
you did.
Yeah, rolled really well. But still, you survived. And I think once 1 or 2 of them go down, then it really, the
and I think it's much better. I think it's much better playing when you actually you could die.
Yeah.
Not actually die.
Yeah.
But you could. It's like, okay, so in your character's life, you can die 4 times, or you can be reduced to zero health 4 times in the entire existence of your character. So actually to burn up one of those and have to be saved, well, that's quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the threat of, death, as it were, character death. Not like to wield as a big stick over players, but just for it to be there and to feel a bit of jeopardy in combat,
Yeah.
Well, that's no problem, because most games, a lot of games, D&D is one of the ones where you can just sit and take a lot of damage. Most games, it is 1 or 2 blows and
no, and it's good that they've got that, they've captured that feeling with.
But actually, it's you have someone has 3 attacks against you and you can't get to respond in that time. Feels very strange. Just I've not played Pathfinder before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think that's because if you engage someone in combat and stand there in combat, then you are giving.
The idea is that you spend some of your actions sort of jumping in, hitting, jumping out,
and teaming up and all that,
rather than
stuff.
just sort of standing there and tanking it and taking the hits.
Because flanking is a thing. You can get a bonus from flanking and all that kind of stuff. So there's
and we don't have a rogue as well, which makes a big difference in situations like that. If we had a rogue,
we've got you.
Yeah, I know. But if we had a rogue in the party who was like dipping in and out of each combat and being like, well, I'll come over here and give him a stab there. I'll go over here and give him a stab there. And...
Who wants some? You want some? Me.
A little bit of stab. Okay, cool.
I've got a crafting question.
Oh,
How long will it take me to craft a backpack like Yoda sits in to run around the back of Luke? So I'm thinking an axe-sized backpack that could fit a boomer-sized
Now,
goblin.
come on, you missed a trick there. It's an ack pack.
Of course, it's an axe pack.
that's so cool. Okay,
You want to
well,
be Master Blaster?
I'll figure. I'll figure that out in between now and next Thursday. But thanks, guys, for playing tonight. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's a
And
good game.
thank you to everyone who was watching. We had lots of comments in the live stream there, mostly from Aaron,
I
giving
was going to say mostly
giving
Aaron.
the Hobgoblins a bit of a cheering on. But we had Smoobly Moobs, who
Yeah.
was talking about Jaffa
That's
cakes
it.
again.
Terrible pun.
He likes Java cakes.
Rubbish
and,
shield, not
Who
worth
doesn't like Jaffa cakes?
stealing.
No, they're stealing. Love it.
Mm.
And Nicholas Hurst, good old Nicholas, how are you doing? He's had to go, but it's good to see him with us, and Egil, and a few others. So that's cool.
Hi.
Yeah, hi and bye. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to go and check out all our social media links below. We've also got a Discord where you can come and talk to us about all kinds of role-playing and tabletop gaming things. And we also have a Patreon. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here tonight, then please consider supporting us on our Patreon. It helps us to get all the software licensing and all the kit and gear and make this generally a better experience for you.
What's our
Ben,
deadline, Pete, on the competition?
I'm getting to that in a minute. But Ben,
Okay.
first, pimp your stuff.
Put my Ko-Fi coffee. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Kofi.
Yes, I started up a Ko-Fi, which seems silly because it's supposed to be like coffee, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like buying
So
me a
that I
coffee.
can, buy me a coffee.
Yeah.
Right, I've got one of those, and that'll be on there as well.
There
and
will
I'm
be a link below after the live show.
making worlds, and because I can't help myself, the other day I started another one.
Cool.
Dark Sun, eat your heart out.
Oh, cool.
And who knows? Maybe after we finish this, we might give that a crack.
Ooh.
And then Pete can play, and you can see what Pete's like as a player.
I just realised I always keep bugging Pete about like world building stuff or when I'm doing games. I should have been messaging Ben.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like a sick addiction for
Yeah.
me. I've
I
got
mean, you
so many
are-
more worlds than
You
I'm
are
ever
World
going to
Builder
use.
on the Discord, aren't
Yeah.
you? World Builder one and Twitter at World
I think
Builder
Pete's still
101.
quite keen on the all halfling Stone Age barbarian game.
I think that will be a hit. And also, Ben is running, if you missed the beginning of the stream, Ben is running a Tuesday night game on the channel, which is...
Mage Ascension Heist.
Yes.
The tools of Ascension are out there. You've just got to go and nick them from the people that have kept them in the halls of power.
Cool.
Good.
Excellent. And we're talking with some of the other Garblag crew about other shows we could potentially run on the channel in these interesting times when we can hopefully try and keep you company a bit with a bit of slightly more personal entertainment. Anyway, as Ben mentioned, we do have a competition going on at the moment right now. Well, not competition, a giveaway competition. All you have to do is go to episode 2 of Tears of the Dreamer. There will be a link below, and comment on that video with your favorite Pathfinder 2 class and why it's your favorite. We've had quite a few entries already. Were you going to say Alchemist?
I just coughed. I wasn't saying
Okay,
anything.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
He knows.
Sorry.
He
Yeah, you
knows
know.
that Oracle is the best way. Anyway.
I think Hobgoblin's pretty good. Pretty high up on the list.
No shit.
Is that Aaron's choice?
And you comment on there, and you can win a Pathfinder 2 core rulebook or Games Mastery Guide. And we're going to announce the winner live on our show on the 30th, so 3 weeks' time. It was to celebrate hitting our 2K subscriber number on YouTube, which is really cool. Thank you everyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do.
If you have subscribed, please share.
Yes, share the videos.
2,000
And we're considering another giveaway in the Mage game as well,
We
aren't
are.
we? At the minute, we're just batting ideas back and forth on what we could do for that. But
Indeed.
it could be something shiny and exciting.
Could be. definitely shiny, definitely exciting. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and stay safe and stay home and stay watching Garblag Games. And we'll see you next time on Tears of the Dreamer. Bye bye.